Vegas is in. Now, this is a game that I want right here between the Knicks and San Antonio. And this game is not going to show where we at, but we need to beat convincingly a top West Coast team. And Victor Wembanyama, he's nice. He got skills. He could play. He tall, but he got skills too. And he worked on his craft, bulk up some. He's going to be a great player in the NBA. He's going to be, one of the next superstars in the NBA. Because he's very, he got his shot down. He got his shot, He do some crazy dunks. It don't take him that far to dunk the ball. Mike Brown needs to put Mitchell Robinson in today, and Mitchell Robinson ain't going to do all he could do, because I'm not going to act like Mitchell Robinson may stop Victor, but you need a body against him, because I take it back to the times when Tim Duncan and San Antonio and the Lakers, it wasn't that Shaq was dominating, but they had big bodies to see Shaq, It's when you had David Robinson and Tim Duncan, the Twin Towers. I just hope Cat come alive tonight as well. Jalen Brunson play, this afternoon, 1 o'clock. We need games like this because I'm going to still say it got 4 teams. If the Knicks get it right, they'll be the 5th team. But you got the Spurs. You got OKC. And you got Boston Celtics that's hungry. And you got the Pistons looking to knock everybody out their way that get in their way. And they're playing right now. The only people that could beat them is them. They're hungry. Detroit Pistons is a hungry team right now. Scary team right now. A lot of people are saying the bad boys is back. Not really. I would say they the Pistons, they the Detroit Pistons, but you can't compare these guys to the bad boys. It's a different era, different basketball. Like the name and the people who want the aura, but different. Because Cade Cunningham is good, but Isaiah Thomas ran the show, and people need to really start putting respect on Isaiah Thomas' name for real. I don't people give Magic Johnson a lot of respect as, best point guard of all time, but Isaiah Thomas is up there as well. And from the East Coast, he represents the East Coast, Magic and them on the West. And that's one thing we need to start bringing back, the East Coast and the West Coast of really making the all-star games in the divisions of what they are. You stick to your division. You don't go, you love a different team of watching it as we watching a sport, but you don't go here, you don't go there. I really want to see if Jalen Brunson going to score over 25 points today. Because if I'm correct, I think San Antonio is 40 and 14, and the Knicks, what are we? I think 38-22, if I'm correct off of my head. Like, and I hear a lot of people talking about this 40-20 thing. Man, when the Giants won the Super Bowl, wasn't the Giants, what, 9-7 or something? But that's the NFL. Like, one thing I forgot who the person was in sports history that said once you get inside the dance, you in there. So it don't matter what your record is. Once you in the playoffs, anything can happen in any sport. Okay? Because you got a chance. And the Knicks are going to get into the playoffs, but we have to be better. You know, we have to be better. Like, there's a lot of people on the team that I love what they doing. Andrew Sherman, I love what he doing. You know, like, Cat, he's still my boy, but Cat just needs to really step up to the plate because don't matter what people say, you the second superstar on the team. You know, like, if I was the coach, I'd make you the leading scorer, the superstar of the team. That's just my opinion. If I was the coach, Jalen Brunson will be feeding Cat, but you can't tell the NBA how to run their game, and you can't tell teams how to do their thing. And I'm going to put this on the YouTube stat. I don't care how nobody feel. And I'm going to say this. I'm in New York City. I'm not an NBA fan, okay? Me loving basketball rides over people being NBA fans, okay? Because a good percentage of fans never picked up a basketball, okay? And people commentating about the sport that never played it, it's the best thing you can do is talk about it. You know, that's the best thing you can do is talk about it. And I understand that some people get paid for that. Some people even get paid that's whack. Or should I say better, that did play in college and the NBA, and they was trash. So it matters to who they want to hear speak. You know, it matters to who they want to pay the money to put them on ESPN, Fox Sport, or whatever sports channel, MSNBC, excuse me. You know, depending, you know, if you talk about news, Fox News, CNN, you know, who they want to pay to talk, they will pay them money and they will talk to the people. But as I was saying with the Knicks, you know, Andrew Sherman doing good. You know, Cat, I would like to run it through him, but that's Mike Brown. This is his team. He the coach. Mikal Bridges been playing hard. OG, you know, he coming back from the injury, so he is playing. OG playing the best, you know, he could play right now. To me, the whole team needs to gel together, you know, like Josh Hart doing his thing. Josh Hart out there. A lot of people be talking trash about Josh Hart, but Josh Hart, he does things for us that other people don't do on the team. You know, like, you need a player like Josh Hart. Like, so, leave Josh Hart alone. You know, Deuce hurt. You can really count on Deuce right now in his three-pointers, excuse me. But we'll have to wait. You know, Diawara, he's growing. He's growing. You know, shout out to Mo. You know, it's a learning process, you know, with the Knicks right now. You know, we've been together gelling, but we have to really put it together to get what we want. Because last year wasn't no plaything. We got eliminated by Indiana. And this year, I'm going to be honest, we're doing worse than last year. Last year we won 50 games. This year we're under 50 right now as the pace we're going. So, but Knicks fans will say, "Oh, it's okay." Nah, it's not okay. We have to play up. Thank you for everybody that joined this live. Peace.